Hello everyone, nubkeks here, welcome back to Nub Raids. Today we're doing an extremely accessible video that I'm sure is going to help everyone in the audience. You're very welcome with these free-to-play champs. It's Trunda time, guys, let's go. Trunda with a Yumiko, double Nia, Lydia, and then Lanicus. So let's dive in. Let's give it a spin. This is my first time running this exact team. I got my second Nia recently. I actually missed the guaranteed Nia that they ran fairly recently because I was away on holiday. I wasn't playing on that day, so I missed it, which is a bummer. But I'll show you the builds on these champions, etc. These are not perfect builds. I just want to make that clear. They're not going to be perfect. Okay, we actually got the extra turn on Lanicus. That's great. My speed tune is not quite right. It's a little bit awkward to set it up. Because I do use Nia for stuff. I use Yumiko. I use Nia for Dragon Hard. I use Yumiko for stuff. But as you can see, a couple of things straight away in this team. We actually have curse sets on both the Nias. We've got Lydia and Lanicus in protection. So right now, with 9-piece protection, right? 9-piece protection, we are gaining. Let's actually hit this head over here so he doesn't cleanse. We didn't land Hex on that head. That's a bummer. We can actually reset with Yumiko straight away. We'll go in with Trunda. So we can't hit this one. We could restart this run and try get Hex. Let's actually just hit this head, which is just fine and dandy, honestly. But yeah, this protection, 9-piece protection, 4 buffs on Trunda, 5% damage from buffs. That is a 20% damage increase, which is absolutely massive. We're going to use Nia 1 to reset Yumiko, Nia 2 to reset Yumiko. One thing I find interesting about the speed tune is there is a 1 speed difference between these two Nias, but their turn meters are radically different. So that's clearly where I'm getting something wrong with the speed tune. And at this point, we basically just use the Nia resets on Yumiko every time. We use Yumiko's reset on her every time. Now that we've got the buffs on, Lanicus will just spam her stuff. Every turn Trunda gets, she'll do an A2. There we go. Oh, we actually have not quite reset. We've not quite one-keyed hard difficulty here. We're slacking. So yeah, I do need to fix this speed tune a little bit, but it mostly works. We'll just keep hitting this head right here. I also don't have masteries on the Nias yet. I'm saving my gems to win the Ninja Soul right now, which is a bummer. This should be a pretty big hit right here. So we're at 18 million right now. Let's put this to 1 time speed. This is the money shot. We've got 4 buffs on Trunda, actually 5. Yeah, who's giving her the shield? I don't remember who's giving her the shield. Oh, it's from killing a head. We got a shield from killing a head. That's what. But 4 buffs. We've got all these heads decapitated. Let's go. Boom. Oh, 1 weak hit in there, but now we're up to 86,000. Cool. Great. We'll just keep doing this because it's AoE damage, right? Reset the Yumiko. And where this can fall over a bit is it is possible with my speeds for Yumiko. It might happen here. Yumiko will go before the second Nia. It will eventually happen, which means there will still be 2 turns on Yumiko's reset, and we'll miss out. Here we go again. 88. Oh, 155. Nice, nice, nice. It is a simple team. We did a little bit of testing with other Trunda teams before. What is simple about this team is we don't really have to think about it. Everyone just does the same move every single turn. Everyone does the same thing. There really is no thought. We go again to an... Okay, cool. Perfectly balanced, by the way. Perfectly balanced team. But yeah, we literally use the same moves every single time. When we decapitate heads, stuff starts to go crazy, which is just lovely. Here we go. We're going to get some heads respawned. So let's see this. So here we go. You can see it goes a bit wrong. Actually, we got to resist there as well. So there's where my speed tune breaks. We are no longer able to do the same thing over and over. I'm actually not going to hit the fear head with Trunda because I don't want her to miss. So we better be careful there. It's not the worst thing to get block buffs on this guy. I don't think it will matter though. But that does slow us down ever so slightly. I'll just hit this right here. It should be fine. It's quite annoying because we messed that up. And this is going to mess up Lydia as well. She's going to get feared. So yeah, this is where the speed tune breaks a little bit. And now Nia is feared as well. So we have to sort of pray we don't weak hit here. Okay, we didn't. So we've got this head mostly dead. So now we're back in the driving seat. Unfortunately, we have... unfortunately, we missed the decreased defense weaken from her, which does suck. We did get lucky, and we've gone back to Yumiko's reset, so it's not too bad. Hopefully we don't get any counterattacks. Reset Yumiko again. Okay, in again. We could just hit this head. Let's go for this one. Hopefully we don't weak hit. Okay, we didn't weak hit. Great. Heads are going down. We get decreased defense and weaken on a magic affinity head. That's what we want to see. And yeah, let's just extend the buffs again. We don't really care too much about the buffs on the other units. We really just care about Yumiko. We'll put Hex back on over here. The speed tune, I found, I ran this a bit before. It does sort of reset itself eventually, but it might take a little bit of time. We can actually fire off Trunda's A3, which it still does good damage. A casual 5 million. It's not bad damage by any means, shape, or form. But yeah, speed tune is out of whack for a while, but we will catch up eventually. Let's reapply these buffs, just make sure we're good. Blends there, it's not the end of the world. Okay, reset. I think we're back in sync now for a good chunk of time. Yeah, the Nias are fairly close together. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I was running this with them within 1 speed of each other, and it was still going wonky. So there's definitely fine-tuning to happen. But first attempt building up this team. But here we go. We're back on track now. Extending buffs. Great. And yeah, pretty cool. Get a reset. And that's it. That's the run. Sadly, it would be great if we could program the AI to always do this, but we can't do that. So we are going to be running a little bit slower. Nice hit right there. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's the run. It's that simple. I'll be back. I'll tell you, I'll come back. My record, I think, with my previous Trunda, which was just a Trunda and like a normal team. Well, not normal. It was quite a whale full damage team. But it was just like Trunda as a normal damage dealer. This is a quote-unquote a Trunda team, which is all about giving her as many turns as possible. This head is dead, which is great. Because it means that we're not going to get the AoE damage reduction, which would just up our damage a little bit more. I'll come back when we hit our record, which was 1.5 million. I wonder how long it will take us. Right now we are 13 turns in. So yeah, should be fun. Again, like I said, it's my first time running this exact team. So yeah, week 1. Let's see how far we get. I'll be right back. Guys, okay, we're actually back a little bit early. Oh, never mind. I was going to show you. Okay, I think I need to change the speed tune a bit as well to get Lydia to go just before Trunda so that we would always have the decreased defense weaken out, because this is, I think, a problem, right? Right here, we don't have decreased defense weaken on this head, which is a bummer. But what I also wanted to show you is that because Lanicus is extending our buffs every turn, once we start killing Head of Torment, we're actually we now have Perfect Veil on Lydia. So long as our speed tune works, Lydia will permanently have Perfect Veil, which is great. It means she won't get feared from Torment. Same thing with the Nias, are a pretty big one. But yeah, we can see we could take potentially a big chunk out of these heads. There's a few Force Affinity heads here, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if we set the speed tune up right, where we would change Lydia to be just slightly faster than Trunda, we would essentially always have decreased defense weaken out on the Trunda. Like right here, we're going to lose a chunk of damage because of that. We'll still... Oh yeah, we don't even have Hex on him, so we might not actually kill that head. Doesn't really matter, but let's find out. Oh no, we still have him for 2 million. I guess we killed that head first, huh? Right, but yeah, I think that could up our damage. Something I've noticed is that we can almost decapitate a new head just in one shot if it has decreased defense weaken. So that's something that we've messed up. So that's definitely it probably will have a pretty large impact on our damage, actually, when we get towards it. Unless the speed tune goes a bit wonky. Like, look at this. Yeah, I think if we had decreased defense weaken, if I changed that, we absolutely could one-shot both of those heads as soon, like, without them ever taking a turn, which would also prevent Trunda from being devoured if these heads ever take turns, which could be bad. They probably won't, but I mean, yeah, let's see right here, just to see the number that we're going to hit them for. Like 2 million? 2 million? Actually, let me check that. So if we go to the raid stages tool, drinking my coffee while we do this, where doesn't matter, rotation 5. Yeah, so 2 million. It's enough. That is enough damage. Yeah, we would one-shot. Head of Wrath has 1.8 million health. Head of Torment, 1.4. So yeah, with decreased defense and we would be one-shotting heads. So that is a mistake in terms of how I've built this team, and would push our damage like to, yeah, basically to an entirely other level. I guess we'll hit this so everyone else can crit. I don't know. Yeah, cool. 1 billion damage, by the way, in 30 turns. 30 turns. Which means if we go to 300, which is tricky but possible. I actually don't know how far this is going to go. If we say like 300 turns, we will be hitting 10 billion, which is... I'm not sure if we'll get that far. So it's possible we're going to do pretty well here, actually. It's possible we're going to do well. I definitely feel like with that sort of damage numbers, I think if we did fix the couple of like speed tuning issues I've been talking about here, at that point I'm getting pretty confident that will they go in the order we want them to? They will eventually, I'd say, because it's not properly set up. They will eventually swap their order. I forget which had a squish here. We almost one-shot Mischief without even any debuffs on him. Funny. Yeah, I feel pretty confident we could hit 10 billion. Let's see what we actually hit on this run. Will it be that good? I don't know. Let's find out. All right, guys, and we are back. 50 turns in. 50 turns. We have hit my previous record. I'm getting a little bit nervous. So we lost some damage. You can see that our veils are gone as well. So what happened was we got feared on Nia, and she missed her turn, and it put her reset on cooldown, which meant we weren't able to reset Yumiko. We lost a whole lot of turns. So that's definitely a problem. There is some luck involved with that, I would say, for sure. Like, if you get lucky and you do get the perfect veils on Nia from killing Torment, you should be okay. But that's also, I think, another symptom. It's a problem that we can also fix by fixing that team speed tuning that I mentioned, right? If we simply one-shot Head of Torment every time with Lydia, it's no problem, right? We got into trouble because Head of Torment didn't get one-shot. So I think that, again, yeah, we could, number one, get a little bit lucky, but I think fixing the speed tune a bit would make a huge difference there. So yeah, anyway, we're back to doing plenty of damage. Okay, now we're way ahead of the previous record. We're back on track. The speed tune is speed tuning. Everything is lovely. Okay, I will see you. This will probably be the last update. I think we've covered really everything. We're just smacking stuff. Trunda might eventually get devoured. I guess maybe we'll come back if that does happen. So yeah, like right here. Yeah, right here, this is a slight problem. You see, this Head of Torment, he's not quite dying. And yeah, so that's a slight problem. If Lydia goes first, then we're good. Because it didn't happen. And like Trunda could miss a turn here because of fear as well. You see, all these fears, this is actually very bad. So yeah, this is where, yeah, you see, oh, that's huge problem. We got one off, but huge problem. Ooh, and we've missed it there. Oh God, we've missed everything. It's all going wrong. Okay. All going wrong. Yeah, not one-shotting the Head of Torment. Now, if our run falls apart at this point, I'm just going to go switch the speed tune straight away. It's kind of feeling like we might have to, almost. These fears have messed us up so much, and like it's so close to being dead. Also, like 6-star on the Trunda would do it as well, but you know, we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to put block buffs on him just because I'm a little bit concerned. Because we've now missed our extensions, we have to reapply that stuff. I don't know, let's not attack this head. We want to make sure we reset with her. Can we claw it back? Are we going to be in trouble here? Maybe going to be in trouble. Just for the sake of simplicity, kill that off. I think it's going to be safer. He has block buffs on, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, we're losing. I mean, you can see we are losing a ton of damage right now from these shenanigans. So much damage. There we go. We can get one reset. Okay. Now Yumiko is reset again. The crisis is averted, but it's cost us a lot. That cost us a lot of damage, and we just took a lot of damage there as well, which we really didn't need to take, I would say. So yeah, oh, Trunda doesn't have increased attack either. That's bad too. Well, we got to get that Yumiko reset in. Yeah, so it's interesting. Like, very small things have... Because you're sort of multiplying everything, I guess that's the summary. Because you're multiplying really everything together, like this is just not going to hit that hard because no increased attack. It's way weaker. Multiplying everything together, small changes make a huge difference to the damage output. It's kind of crazy, actually. Also, I don't have War Master on these characters, so I don't know if they're ever going to heal up. Now we're back. Now we're back to doing decent damage. Now we're good again. All right, cool. Well, I'll keep it going. But yeah, we can definitely improve this team. All right, what I'm actually trying this time, because we're kind of clunky, this head is in again. We're going to just A1 with the Nias. And that is definitely annoying. Hopefully with the ally attack, we can wear it down. We're just going to take it a bit slower, because I think losing out on a full reset is probably worse. We've actually have Hex on everything, so we can just Hex this for maximum damage, 93,000. Let's go. And I mean, sure, let's put block buffs on this. Actually, she missed it because of fear. Oh yeah, it's a pretty big problem by messing this up. Oh god, by messing it up, yeah, we've missed it because of the fears. Unless we kill this fear head, it's so close. There we go. He's finally dead. Okay, now we can start doing things again. This poison cloud is going to slow us down. Yeah, that it honestly, it's making a huge difference. Like we're talking millions. This is going to be millions of damage in the difference by the end of this. That's actually nuts. How big of a difference that makes. It's actually completely crazy. By not one-shotting the heads, it really does change everything. Now we'll be able to start splashing some good damage. They don't have decreased defense on them, but whatever. We'll still kill them anyway because it's Trunda. But yeah, God, that is such a huge damage loss. Nuts. It's nuts. that head of torment really doing a number on us. Bonk. It's Trunda. It's Trunda doing Trunda things. We're fine. We don't care about no poison cloud. But yeah, that's crazy. So I don't even know because you can't really wait it out, right? Because the heads are going to do moves. So if you have to wait out the fears, I mean, especially if when Trunda gets feared, you might not be able to kill that torment head, and that can really set you back. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Another little update, just if you're curious. Apparently, gear can do this as well. I just one-shot Head of Torment with no debuffs on it. Just from a high roll on Trunda's damage. So with some better gear on Trunda, a 6-star blessing perhaps, yeah, we can just one-shot it just fine. Now, I still want Lydia to go right before Trunda. It's still very important. But it is also interesting to just raw gear and blessings. Just stats. Stats can overcome this. You can one-shot these heads just with stats. But like right here, for instance, this head actually, we weak hit it twice because it's force affinity. Actually, that will be a problem. If the head of torment is force affinity, that's definitely going to be a problem for this team. That will slow you down a lot, right? Any force affinity heads, you will weak hit, and that will slow you down. But especially if it's the head of torment and it survives and people start getting feared, that could be quite annoying. You would definitely... Lydia won't weak hit it. And I think that's important to definitely get the decreased defense from her would be a big deal. So... anyway, yeah, interesting things. I'm learning a lot from running this. I've never properly run this myself before. Right, one hit, one shot, one of them. Not too bad. Oh, it finally happened. Lydia just placed decreased defense weak. It took us 95 boss turns, over half an hour. Lydia finally put decreased defense weaken before Trunda went. So, oh no, she missed the weaken on this head. Well, I mean, let's see how we do. Ooh, I think if we had weaken 25% more damage, yeah, we would have one-shot it. We would have one-shot it with weaken. Darn you, Lydia. Now, it's not Trunda. Trunda, it's not your fault. Not your fault. You are perfectly balanced, obviously. Obviously. It'd be ludicrous to suggest otherwise. I'm sorry, comment section. I would never. I've really hurt people's feelings before saying that this is, arguably not intended. Whoa. Lydia, you're the failure. You let us down. Let's see, will it come back around again? Yeah, okay, look, the speed tune has fixed itself. Now Lydia's in front of Trunda. Now Nia is also in front of Trunda. Oh, the other one is as well. Everyone's in front of Trunda. Everything is happening all over the place. Bam. Yeah, that's definitely the preferred thing. Lydia debuffs than Trunda does. Her nuke, obviously. Yeah, cool. Up to 3 billion, by the way. We've now doubled. We've doubled my best ever score for hard, which is 1.5 billion, which was also with Trunda. I'm genuinely getting worried. This is so mundane, so repetitive. Like, this video is a fraction of the time that I'm actually doing this. We sort of fall into a rhythm. I'm actually worried about hurting my wrists, all this clicking. I should learn the hotkeys on the PC. Yeah, I'm worried about clicking the wrong thing by accident. Be like, which character am I controlling? It's all a blur. Oh, what is all this force? Don't do me dirty. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Didn't one-shot them. Interesting. We need more stats. More stats on Trunda. We don't have enough stats. That's the problem. But yeah, we came close at least. We came close. Right. So long as we one-shot the fear head, I think we're good. That's the main concern. Oh, no weak. Oh, man. Two hits. No weak hits in a row. We are truly blessed. Truly blessed. Right. Back to the grind. Oh no, 4 million. We've just had Trunda get devoured. Not good. We had our stuff messed up again. Let's see if we can get her out. We should be able to break rate just fine, but it's definitely going to slow us down. It's gonna slow us down. There's no question about that. In some ally attacks. This part here. Now, luckily we are only on hard, but here because I don't have masteries on Nia's, the AoE War Masters from Nia would actually be quite strong. So we're mostly just relying on Lydia War Master and Hex damage, which is so silly. There we go. Okay, Trunda is free. Crisis is averted. Let's see how we recover. Let's just watch this for a second. See how we recover. Trunda obviously always going to be the first one to be devoured. I don't actually know in terms of like Nightmare and stuff. Like if you go far enough, would you be screwed by that? Okay, so we cleanse the debuffs. A bit annoying, but well, we can hit this head. And there we go. Another thing I do need to double check, which is something I've never had to super think about before, because I was doing like an auto Trunda key before, was which heads to target, because there's like an order. So I guess like always, I think this head is quite squishy. I always forget which head is which. I think this is Mischief. So Mischief is definitely the squishiest head, but I always forget which ones have the lowest defense, because we don't have Crushing Rent, right? So we're not ignoring all the defense. So it actually does matter. There's the 4 million anyway. We're actually well past it now. Oh, 4 Mantis come back. That is annoying. That's what mess. Oh, and look, we've broken the speed tune a little bit. We'll put Hex out on this guy. And one thing I think that we should do, let's not hit Torment. I'm gonna rebuff with her. This actually makes it quite awkward. Trunda, I'm gonna A1. I'm actually not going to do the AoEs. I just don't want anyone to get feared. Oh, yeah, we're way short. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're actually going to use the Nia A3s so that she does not get pulled into stuff. And the same thing, I actually think what we want to do is not use the Lanicus ally attack. We can buff with Lanicus. We just want to do her basic attack because we do not... There we go. And great, now it's dead. See, I think that's the mistake I was making earlier as well. As I was still doing the ally attack, which was getting the Nias feared. We want to make sure that basically nobody gets feared when that's happening. We'll get some. Right, I probably should keep hitting this head actually for maximum damage. Our speed tune's gone a little bit out as well, but hey, there we go. I mean, it's still going pretty well. Still going pretty well. Oh yeah, it's well, yeah, the speed tune's definitely wonky. Get back on track. Yeah, the Nias have again somehow radically separated, but we should be back now after all that shenanigans to a good spot. But yeah, like always hitting the weakest head, like the head with the least defense, is going to be ideal. I think for Trunda to do the most damage. I'm pretty sure it's this head. Yeah, we're hitting the others for 30 million. Pretty good damage. We are every head that we hit here with the splash is one-shotting hard. Right? Like, what is it? 20 million damage to beat hard? And with one Trunda A2, we are more than beating hard on multiple heads at the same time, which is just lovely. So yeah. Cool. All right. Looking decent. I think this head's squishier. I have no idea. We should probably pay attention to which heads take more damage. That's the obvious way to see it. Anyway, back to the thing. I'm thinking, I'm hoping we're going to reach like 8 million, I suppose. Like double this. I don't know if we're going to go much further. I think actually the 10 million is not going to happen without fixing the speed tune. And it's like, I think it's just more valuable to just do it the whole run and learn from the experience and improve next time. This is way too much of a... I'm not doing this twice. Once in a week is enough. Once is enough. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not coming near 10 million. I think it's achievable with this team with fixing it up a bit. It's actually maybe harder than I thought. We've just hit the 1,000 turn limit. We're 2/3, thank God, 2/3 of the way through this. This is my main takeaway so far is, my gosh, like regardless of what you think about Trunda, like if you are in the Trunda denial about this stuff, obviously not being OP, like number one, come on, what the hell are you smoking? But number two, like my God, it's like an hour of manual play. This is just mind-numbing. Just as an objective level, the idea that this is good gameplay and good game design is ridiculous. It's so bad. Oh my god. But we're getting through. But yeah, so it's looking like, maybe 7-ish billion. Seven. I mean, if we yeah, we could maybe hit 7.5, maybe if we're lucky. We'll see how it goes. Um but yeah, ooh, it's tough. But that's this still crazy numbers. Absolutely crazy numbers. We also, I see we've lost some life in these characters, and like I said, don't have War Master or the oh, never mind. They've healed up by killing some head there. Okay, we're good. We're good. I guess when you kill Decay, it heals you. Okay, good to know. But yeah, we don't have War Master on the Nias. That's definitely gonna or would up our damage some. Yeah, look, we're 2/3 of the way there. Cool. Oh, almost done. Oh, we just hit a sketchy scenario. We were the heads respawn in a bad way. We now have reflect damage up. I'm pretty sure this would one-shot Trunda. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what we actually do. We've got no way to remove that buff. That's a pretty big problem. Well, ally attack this head. Oh shit, we didn't even kill it. Well, that was dumb. I think we can't do anything anyway. I think we just have to wait this one out. We'll reset Yumiko anyway. You can attempt to. Oh, you actually did give us ally protection. I'm actually quite worried that that would literally just kill her, which would be, suboptimal. And we got the hex on that head. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem right there. Huh? Yeah, that's definitely put a spanner in the works for sure. Keep hitting this head, I guess. He's stolen ally protection. That's also a problem. That would also kill, so we have to wait that out as well. Well, at least we'll remove the fear head. We'll have to do some A1s. This is definitely going to put a big chunk in the damage, no doubt. I mean, we could always pray that Trunda weak hits this head. That seems like a bad strategy, though. Okay, he's got life barrier on. Actually, I need to be careful. They don't have War Master. I do actually need to be careful with the ally attacks against this head. That's actually hurting a decent chunk as well. It's gonna take forever for that to expire. Oh man, that's a real pain. That's a real pain. Oh shit! It's the ally protection. Oh yeah, we don't hit this head. It's actually killing Nia. You can see she put out the ally protection. Yeah, that's why. Which one is this? It's this one over here. I'm gonna put ally protection on with her to try keep that Nia alive. This becomes annoying though, very annoying. We can reset. I should have done ally attack. Now we know we're good. I'm quite worried about this though. Yeah, that's really annoying. I'm actually just gonna heal her just to be safe, which sucks, but we're chilling anyway. I mean, even the Trunda A1s are killing this head fairly quick. Oh, we need to put back on increase attack. Good, we got it. Still has the ally protection, but she's been healed up, so I think we should be okay. Yeah, it hurt her a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, that's very annoying. We can work on resetting her. It's going to take ages, but we will get there eventually. Yeah, very, very scared of Bobo. At least he's so slow as well. He'll be done eventually. He'll take a turn eventually. That sucks, man. God, reflect damage going up. That is the worst. Oof. Do not trend to A2. I mean, maybe we'd be okay, but I'm just not sure how it actually works. I genuinely don't know. Makes this very, very hard. Yeah. Oh god, if we kill Mischief, it's gonna... If we kill Mischief, it's gonna slow down his turn. Let's start hitting this head instead. We want to try keep Mischief alive somehow. Oh, Lord. Don't die, Mischief. You push his turn. Please take a turn. Gonna bloody die. Okay, reset. You just put block damage over there. Take a turn. God, oh my god, turn. Bruh. Okay. This is ridiculous right now. Oh shit. Okay, still alive. Still alive. Take turn. Yes. Thank God. Okay. Oh man, that was painful. that was so freaking painful. It's a little bit unfortunate that I didn't quite line up the way we wanted to, but there we go. We get her back. We need the resets on her anyway to get increased attack back up. Okay, well, that was a whole rigmarole. That was a whole thing. Okay, good. Increased attack back on. Yes, yes. Oh, now we're cooking again. Now, and I've forgotten which head is which. They both look the same. Which one is the mischief head? I don't know. I can never tell them apart. Maybe that one. I don't know. Anyway, okay, we're back on track. That was a nightmare though. That cost us so much damage. That's rough. Womp womp. And there we go. 1.5 hours later, I'm a little disappointed not to hit the 7 billion. Yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer, but hey, there we go. Trunda, 5.8, just nuts. Yumiko picking up a little bit actually with her hex. Kind of surprising amount, honestly. Lydia, protection set. Lanica's protection. The Nias and Cursed also contributing. And like if we add the two Cursed set Nias together, and they don't have Sniper Mastery, which have made it better as well. And more cruelties would be good. And War Master stacks cruelty faster. The War Master proc triggers cruelty. So we could definitely push that. We could definitely do above 7 billion, but not this week. That is plenty. An hour and a half, that's more than enough for me. So yeah, 6.9 billion for the first attempt. Not too bad. We'll take it. The thing is, 1.5 billion was my previous record on hard. That's a nuts, a crazy improvement. Yeah, that's over 10 times what we need for... No, sorry, it's over 20 times what we need for the top chest in Hydra Clash. Now, you can see that some of our guys have similar teams. Like, I saw this. We have a very similar team. You can really push this a lot higher, right? So that's what the 6-star trying. This is Kev's here. It's funny. My name is Kevin as well, actually. Fun fact. Fun nub fact. But he's got Trunda, 6-star Crushing Rend. He's got the 9-piece protection Shuzen. Now, Shuzen is better than Lanicus. And he's got, some more blessings and stuff. But, yeah, man, he's actually pushing 20 billion. It's a huge difference there. It really is massive. But this is what I mean. Like, similar comp, but there can be massive differences. It's nuts. I'll take 6.9, though. That's a good first attempt. It's a good first attempt. There are going to be people that are like, you suck, nub. Like, I've been doing this for months and I got way more than you. Like, well, yeah. This is the first try properly at the Trunda team. But hey, there we go. So, good start. Room for improvement. Absolutely ridiculous damage. To show you the builds that we used on these champions, Trunda is in 6-piece Merciless, 2-piece Cruel. It is better to get her in Zeal, but I just don't have any Zeal. Or at least no good Zeal. But Zeal is better, so 3% more damage for every 25%. So she'll be at full HP all the time. 12% more damage. And the crit damage is crazy. So that's better, but I don't have it. With this Trunda, we wanted to make her really fast. So she's like 264 just to get more turns in. She has 70% crit rate because... yeah, we want to build her at lower crit rate. Lanicus gives increased crit. I think so does Shuzen as well. So we're able to build her at lower crit rate to crank the other stats higher. Almost 8,000 attack, 322 crit damage. Again, we've got room to improve this. Like this, we need to reroll. It's just failed like 5 or 6 times in a row. We'll fix that to crit damage at some point. These gloves, we could definitely improve. They got attack percent, which is good, but crit damage is way better. So we could improve those at some point as well. I mean, they're pretty good. Lots of attack percent on this. But yeah, look, there's some room for improvement there. For her masteries, I don't know if it really matters, right? Like this cooldown reduction stuff, because she's just getting reset anyway. Maybe actually Lore of Steel now is better for just a bit more damage. I don't know exactly. Obviously, Helm Smasher is the most important. Yeah, I think Ruthless Ambush does work. Bring it down, definitely. Single out, yes. All that good stuff. Yeah, that's Trunda. Yumiko is sort of built for arena. We took off her boots, so we'll put those back on. So by taking off her boots, this is just try and make the speed tune run a bit smoother. She was at 286 speed, which I think is a little, probably a little bit too fast. I think we want to bring that down a bit. But yeah, she's at that, like, it's arena Yumiko without any boots on. Lanicus, 9-piece protection for that damage boost. She is coming in. 300 speed, actually. She's got some good resistance as well. I don't know, and she's got War Master. Why not? Lightning Cage doesn't need that. We could swap that to Cruelty, I guess. It doesn't make much difference. 9-piece protection on the Lydia. That needs to be rolled up a little bit more. She's quite squishy, but 300 speed. Again, she's probably too fast, so we probably actually lower the speed. Maybe give her more health so she's more useful in other areas of the game. or more accuracy for higher levels of Hydra could be a good thing. War Master on her. No, never got a blessing for her. Somehow, just never pulled a Lydia Soul. I've actually put her on my wish list now. It's like, enough is enough. White Dryad Nia 1 then is in Cursed Perception, and she's coming in at 247 speed, 300 accuracy. She's got Cruelty, and no blessings yet, no mastery. So we need to get her masteries. You give her War Master and Sniper, like better chance to place Cursed and better chance to place Decreased speed as well. The ideal. Nia 2 is 248. I think it's amazing. They are literally within 1 speed of each other, but they end up being such different speeds in the run, which is really extraordinary. I don't know how that happens, really. Speed tuning in this game, it's the whole thing, right? She is also in Cursed and Perception. She's also has Cruelty and no masteries, so we can improve that some as well. Her accuracy is a little bit low, so if we wanted to go into higher difficulties, that wouldn't quite work. She actually has a 100% crit rate. Don't know how that happened, but she does. Don't think that makes a difference. That's just the way it fell, though. That's funny. Actually, this one has 85%. I built them somehow with a lot of crit rate without even planning to. We could build like damage on the others, but like it's really all about Trunda, really. The biggest upgrade definitely for this would be getting a 6-star soul and switching Heaven Cast, which is fine right now. It's giving her what? We typically have 4 buffs, so 6% damage, but probably just Crushing Rend, let's be real. Crushing Rend, even on hard difficulty, might be worth it. We've got room to grow our special void packs and our area bonuses as well. So we do have Ignore Defense maxed out, which is a big boost. We do have another 12% crit damage to get there. So 12% crit damage from here, 12% from upgrading the amulet. That will push our damage significantly higher because Trunda, being perfectly balanced and working as intended and not bugged, actually gets her crit damage multiplier twice on the A2, once on the first hit, and then it reapplies the crit damage multiplier on the second hit as well. So crit damage is like twice as good for Trunda for Hydra, arguably even more than twice as good. It's extremely good on Trunda for Hydra because of that. So we can improve that. We could obviously upgrade the attack as well for another 14%. But yeah, I mean, not that arsed. Not that arsed. But there we go. Also, fun fact for you, I am going for, which why I'm not going to do more Trunda stuff. I am going for this Ninja Soul. We're going to try get that in the bag. It'd be quite nice for us to have. We're well in the lead. Quite nice for us to have if they ever change something. I mean, again, it's just yeah. I hopefully will be needing to run this key as little as possible, but we're going pretty hardcore for Hydra Clash this week. So yeah, we're doing something. We're not up with the big boys, but we're doing something. We're at least contributing. We're contributing something. You know, it really, it's trying to just like multiplies all of the OP-ness. But you know, OP-ness. Oh dear, don't say that. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, look, there we go. There's the Trunda key. Hopefully some tips, some advice. I thought it would hopefully be interesting as well, seeing sort of my first go at it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.